on the way to surprise the hospital. I have to go in for a bum probe and a throat probe, which I'm hoping they do first before the bum probe, otherwise there's going to be a nasty taste in my mouth. And Cam just said, it's like being on a date, we haven't got kids, so let's go get a coffee. I've been fasting since 2 p.m. yesterday. As he drinks, look at that, a bucket of coffee next to me, which is very rude, I think.
I've been up all night last night as well.
Yeah, William, I think, is getting his first teeth, and he's not happy about it at all. And he's normally like the sweetest angel child. He's our good kid, and
He's just upset.
It's not normal having him broken like this. It's not good at all. Yeah. What else is happening? Got a new horse yesterday, and I can't find him this morning. I don't know where he's gone.
Fence took a fence got taken out by a big tree.
I was meant to be resting yesterday, and I think he's in the other lane. You can go.
No, I'm not going to go on that.
Okay. And I hear a big crash, and a big old branch came down on the front.
Branch?
It's bigger than a tree, like a normal tree.
Yeah.
Came down on the front fence and smushed it into little pieces. So I had to quickly go out and grab the 2 big horses and the pony that were in there and go move them to another paddock.
Give you an example of the size of the branch. It would be bigger than the suburban block, so that gives you an example.
Oh, how tall? Like
how
long
big it was, yeah.
And then I thought, I better bring that cow up that's close to calving. So I went down to the bottom paddock and moved her up and a couple others, and then what did I end up doing? So yeah, very restful day yesterday. Yeah. Not excited about today.
You won't feel anything.
I've had a night of feeling all sorts of things every hour.
It'll be much better today.
That bowel prep was nasty. I vomited the first lot up, like over a litre of it. And then I had the second lot that I was meant to have this morning, so I'm hoping they don't put anything up my bum this morning to make it clean up. You know, if I hadn't had kids, I wouldn't have known anything about all this sort of stuff, and now I'm just like, I know everything that happens and everyone's seen everything, so I'm not even that worried. I'm home now. As you can see, I'm downstairs because my mother-in-law is staying. Well, she's going home today. So I've been camping out down here. Last night I had an open fire, so I drank my bowel prep stuff in front of that. So it's really romantic, you know, drinking that in front of the open fire, then running to the toilet every hour for the whole night. And I think Hopper is pretty happy to have me home. Bless her. She keeps making these really cute little snuffly happy noises, but I can't actually lean back properly because she's my pillow now. Comfy there, my dolphin. Oh, so I've got Sundance down here as well. She's in her crate doing her crate training at the moment, and she's doing beautifully. She sleeps in here at night. Well, in my bedroom at night with me in the crate. And she literally goes in and sleeps and doesn't make a peep until 7 a.m. when she goes, because she wants to get up. She's been amazing. So if she sleeps anywhere else, she is an idiot. She scratches at doors and runs around, and she's a nightmare. So hopefully she's learnt to sleep on her mat, and she can start to come out and sleep like a grown-up with us. And then Russell's asleep on my knees at the moment. So I've got tape on my ring still, if you're wondering what that is. So colonoscopy, gastroscopy went well. Nothing exciting was found, which is great. It's good in one way and bad in another, because I kind of like obviously wanted to know why I'm in so much pain still at the moment, what's going on. But I'm so glad there's nothing serious or bad or whatever. So I've had, in the last fortnight, I've had a CT scan, 2 ultrasounds, chest x-rays, a ton of blood work, which showed that I had elevated blood clotting markers, and then 12 weeks later, can you tell I've had an anaesthetic and some pain relief? 12 hours later, it had come back down. So basically I had the blood test, and it said that, yeah, like there's a blood clot going on or something, and then had all the scans, all the x-rays and everything, and nothing showed up, and then 12 hours later it had gone back to well below normal, so I don't know what's going on. What is she doing? Yeah, so my stomach lining is very, very inflamed today. they found, and there was like what looked like maybe the side of some ulcers. So I'm taking some medication for the next 3 weeks until I see the doctor again, and he's done a few biopsies and stuff. But I did get to keep a little jar of my stomach lining, so that's sitting on the table, and some photos of my insides. And the first photo looks like a giant Yorkshire pudding. I don't even know what body part it is, but my insides are made of Yorkshire pudding, which is fine by me. We got the heater on down here. It is 8 degrees outside. It has been hailing sideways. My new pony arrived yesterday. He's currently called Whiskey. That will possibly change. Cam wants to keep him Whiskey. But I don't know. I just think it's really common. And I kind of wanted something that would match Snorkel and Scuba, my 2 main riding horse names. So I bought this little dude. He is a 3-year-old standard with a face on me a mother could love. He's got a massive, massive Roman nose, a big conky head, no neck. He's pretty underweight. I'm not really right with the condition he's come in. So here we turn out for a little bit. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? She gets some wait on and settle in and relax. He came down from New South Wales, so he had about an 11-hour trip, and he travelled beautifully. And I just think he's the cutest thing. So the idea behind him is, although I have 6 horses to ride, 4 are retired, and my 2 main riding horses are not brave. And if they were to go on a trail ride, they would see a car or a deer or a kangaroo or probably even a cow in someone else's paddock, and they would lose their tiny minds and probably kill me. And I've kind of decided that at this stage of my life, when I have a spare hour, when Cam's got time to have the kids or mum does, I just want to enjoy myself. I don't want to fight with a horse. I don't want to be unsafe. I have to know I'm coming home safe to the kids. So the idea is that this little dude is going to be my trail riding horse. I can not only ride him around the farm and bring up the cows and check fences and all that sort of stuff, but down our road is a national park not too far away, but even just like around us is some nice rides. So I will just get on him and go for an hour and go and just have a nice little ride. I mean, all he's got to do, basically, all I want from him is to walk and stop and not bolt, buck, rear, or take off on me. So he doesn't have a lot to be asked from him. He just has to be safe and happy to want to do it. And I'm just hoping that we make a really good friendship and a really good bond, and we can head out and have lots of adventures together. He is so sweet looking. I don't think he's ever had any love. He was off the track and then went to a retrainer. Here's Cam. Yeah, so my new little pony, I don't think this ever really been loved. He was failed harness racing horse, and then he was at a trainer's where I got him from. I don't think he's even had his own rug or halter. So he's just going to be absolutely smothered with cuddles here and lots and lots of love and affection. The idea is hopefully too that he will be really nice and quiet, and the kids will go on him in a couple of years. That's the goal. Edward's absolutely obsessed with horses at the moment and watching Spirit on TV and galloping on our legs. He had his first pony ride a little while ago. He has not enjoyed getting on my big horses. I think they might be too big for him, but he actually liked going out for a little pony ride. So new little horse is quite small, so hopefully it's a good in between for him. And what else? I can't remember if I mentioned William, I think, has got his first teeth coming in today. Yesterday and today he's just been so upset, and it's awful seeing him so sad because he is the happiest baby in the world. We've like literally hardly ever heard him cry, and he's just so sad, poor little thing. But yeah, otherwise not a lot of news. I haven't vlogged for ages because not much is going on. I've got a cow close to calving to my baby boy LP, and then we've got the rest are all due in end of August, start of September, same as last year. And then we have Royal Melbourne Show end of September, start of October. And so I'm basically just crossing everything that these COVID cases go away, we don't go into lockdown, and we have no problems with that, because that is pretty much what I'm living for and have been since we started showing cows. It's my favourite week of the year. Last year I was so sad we couldn't go. And I mean, not that it would have been easy with, you know, a 2-week-old baby. but I still would have made it work. So we've hired an Airbnb this year and we're going to stay there for the week. We are going away up to Queensland in July for a week away. Actually, it's a little bit longer than a week, I think. Maybe it's 8 or 9 days. So we're staying up there. And Cam's mum and stepdad will be up there as well. So we'll get a little bit of help with the kids. Not just help with the kids, but, you know, we'll get to hang out with them and do stuff. But also do get help with the kids. And we might be able to go out and have a dinner or something by ourselves, which is pretty exciting. We've now done that 1 dinner and 1 lunch in 1 movie in the 3... No, how old's Edward? In the 2 years since we've had Edward. 1 dinner, 1 lunch, and a movie we've had without the kids, except for my trips to hospital like today. So you can see why we feel like that was a date, driving into hospital today. So yeah, as much as I love my kids, it would be nice to just have like a distraction-free dinner. Not even that I've got anything exciting to talk about with Cam, but you know, nothing we can't do with the kids there, but it's more just being able to eat uninterrupted and stuff like that. Yeah, so looking forward to that. That's not far away, actually. And yeah, that's about all that's going on. I'm going to have a little snooze now, put the open fire on, and cuddle in.